right? At the start of the season, you said we're better than Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. So now going off
But
of
Mo
new
Salah went
evidence.
super safe.
No, hold up. Going off of new evidence, yeah, you're now saying we're not.
No, I'm saying Mo Salah is the difference between Arsenal
fantastic,
and Liverpool
perfect. That's
this
it. No,
season.
that's perfect. That's
Simple.
perfect. That's perfect. So Mo Salah, somebody that can bag goals for fun. Yeah, somebody that can get assists for fun. Yeah. So on that premise, then we needed a striker or a forward.
Is Mo Salah a striker?
More so than ever.
Is Mo Salah a striker?
No.
So what are you talking about, bro?
So that's what I just said. We needed a striker or a forward. Yeah. You keep mentioning Nico Williams the same as everyone else. So let me tell you right now, I'll tell you this for free. Yeah. Nico Williams is never coming to the Premier League, mate. Ever. So you can link him to us as many times as you want, all you journalists, all you TMZ YouTube channels, all your Twitter accounts, ITKs, yeah, the dinner lady, the dog, yeah, everyone. You can all link us to Nico Williams. He is never leaving La Liga, bruv. He's going Barca or Real Madrid, and I'd imagine Barca, right? But it sounds good, and he's shit anyway. I don't want him, yeah? However, my point is, if there's a guy that's bagging 40, 50 GA a season, which is what Ollie Watkins got last season, 40 GA, by the way. Yeah. Then out comes when we needed a striker for the last God knows how many years anyway to get over the line against Man City. You've said that we were better than Liverpool before the season started, but now new evidence presented, now a January window presented, and we don't bother to go and get a forward. Well, sorry, mate. What we're doing here, that's on the manager, that's on the hierarchy, that's on the ownership.
Lee, to start the season, you would have said Man City were better than us. We're clearly
Man City are better than us still to this day, mate. They proved that in this window.
And we're way better
than the only serious club in the Premier League, mate, and they've proven it again this window.
No, but
sorry,
bro,
I'm going to shut up.
This is where your argument falls apart.
They don't. They've won 4 in a row, mate. They're the best team in the league.
Yeah, and they're still shit, and we slapped them this season.
Yeah, well done. Guess what? We lost to Aston Villa when it mattered. Yeah, all this top 6. Oh, we got an unbeaten record against top 6 for goal. Yeah, you don't apply pressure to football matches. No, you don't. Yeah, Declan Rice, I see a stat earlier. Declan Rice has not lost a top 6 game since he's been at Arsenal. Yeah, a big 6 games since he's been at Arsenal. Cool. When it fucking mattered against Aston Villa and Bayern Munich, where was he?
Declan Rice was the reason why we lost Aston Villa and Bayern Munich.
Hold on. Well, he weren't watching Goretzka and he let him run off the back of him, mate. Yeah, and not only that, right? This is where, and I'll let Matty go after this, and I'll shut up. Fucking God knows how long, right? My point is here, yeah. Playing Man City on the 3rd or 4th game of the season last season, yeah, is a totally different ball game to playing Aston Villa 4 or 5 games from the end of the season. Yeah, that is a bigger game than playing Man City at home. Why? Pressure. Yeah, and when people want to talk and waffle about top 6, big 6, all of this crap, yeah, nobody cares. If you lose to Man City or drop points against Man City at home, you got 30 odd games to catch up. You drop points against Aston Villa when it matters, you're finished. And what happens? We drop points because people don't apply pressure into these games. Southampton, pressure, 3-3. Yeah. West Ham, 2-0 up, 2-2, pressure. But we beat Liverpool at home that season. Yeah. Nobody applies pressure to this. People don't understand the pressure. Yeah. You could play Luton last day of the season. You have to win 4 goals to win the league. Yeah. Pressure. Yeah. You end up like, oh, we only won 2-0. Yeah, but you go and slap Luton. Yeah, you won't. Yeah, tomorrow night. You only go and slap. You go and slap Luton at your ground 5-0, for example, earlier in the year. Yeah, and this is the point, Egal. Big 6.
After we lost to Aston Villa, we beat Wolves 2-0. We beat Chelsea 5-1, 5-0. Yeah, we beat Spurs
the pressure
away.
Was
1 second. We beat Spurs away 3-2. We beat Bournemouth 3-0. We beat Manchester United away at Old Trafford 1-0. That is pressure.
Who won the league?
No. That is pressure
Who
also.
Won the league?
No, that is also pressure.
Go on, mate. Go on. But, sorry, I'll shut up, mate.
So all the stuff you're saying, yes, it applies to the losses and drop points, but it also applies to those wins. And in the same breath, Man City, they were better than us last year. They won the league, but the margins were small. We were 1 kick away from them losing the league.
We weren't 1 kick away at all, mate.
Yeah, we were. It was literally 1 loss, and we won the league.
Let Matty come in. Let Matty come in with
that? Aston Villa. Like I said, when pressure kicks in, we hold. And go on, mate. Sorry.
No problem.
When pressure kicks in, we still show we can continue to compete.
Hold on again. I just want to bring this in. This was in June of last year. This was in June. Arteta says perfection in this league requires different standards to relate tongue tie here. Perfection in this league requires different standards to relate that word to winning the Premier League. We know there are certain positions that we want to improve and give the squad better resources, especially in terms of numbers, where we are very short. We are so close. There are moments where we had really fine margins. Now, that's what he said in the summer in June. So if we needed better resources and to improve where we could succeed in fine margins, then why are we signing Calafiore and Marino?
And Sterling.
That was in June now. This was in June. This was right when he signed the contract. This was before any money was spent. Not 1 cent had been spent yet. This was before that. That was before. So then he admitted himself then. He got the checkbook. They got the checkbook. They went and gave him the checkbook. They said,
he also knew Liverpool already had Salah and everything else.
So I sat there. Egal said, this season, Salah is the difference with Liverpool. That's what you just said, right? That he's the difference. So who was the difference last year, the year before that, and the year before that? There's always been a player that makes a difference. Arsenal has lacked players that becomes the difference when we need them to be the difference. Tomorrow night, we need a difference. We need a difference tomorrow night, and we're going to need it in the Champions League. And this manager sat there this summer after he got a blank check from the ownership, and did not go out and buy the one thing he needed. I don't think anybody on this panel, anybody in this chat would care if he had went out and bought a striker and yesterday would have said, you know what, let me pick up a Calafiore, let me get a Marino just to have something to just hold us over. I don't think anybody would care about that. It's just the same way as we go back to Kai Havertz. I don't think, I'm almost willing to bet, I don't think too many people would care about that Kai Havertz deal if we paid probably 14 to 22 million for him. Nobody would even care. But it's the fact that he's thrown away the money when we have consistently needed key positions in this team to be sorted out. Last year, the year before last, I think it was the year before last, correct me if I'm wrong, Lee, Danny, when we didn't win the league and the 8 points, Saliba is the reason we didn't win the league. He's down. Saliba's out. We can't do anything. Last year, it was the striker. We're coming to this season. What was the complaint about yesterday? We needed a striker. I don't care who. Look, I'll put it this way. I'll leave a little bit nicer to me. I'm just going to put it this way. I don't give a damn who scored the damn goals. We need 18 to 24 goals in this football club if we want to win something this year. People can sit here. They can keep playing this game in January. Oh, we'll just wait. We'll see in May. It's the same thing that happened last May, the May before that, the May before that, the May before that, May before that. We went from 4th to 5th. We've seen this plot. I've seen this movie. This is like me watching Garfield and Friends from 20 years ago. I know what's going to happen. It's like Tom and Jerry. I know what's going to happen. Bugs Bunny. I know what's going to happen. I know when Wile E. Coyote is chasing that down Roadrunner, he's going to get blown up. I've seen it over and over and over. Popeye's going to beat Bruno. Woody Woodpecker's going to do his thing. I've seen it. Ninja Turtle, they're going to beat Shredder. I've seen it over and over and over. The Decepticons are not going to beat the Autobots. He-Man will reign supreme.
And Matty, the team and the facts are the teams that have won leagues.
I know you got to go, man. I know you got to go. I need to come in. Egal, I know you need sleep, bro. You're up at 5.
Let's up Egal, man. Let's up Egal.
Thank you so much for coming on, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Honestly, I really do.
I started off by saying the window was terrible.
Yeah, you did actually.
And when I say that there's certain people who I criticize and certain people I don't criticize, that is where this argument goes left with everybody. But fair enough.
It doesn't come on Egal. Yeah, come on.
Everybody,
want the club
everybody
to
has the right
Did you want
to
a
think
striker,
what they want
yes
to
or
think.
no?
And,
Did you want a striker,
yes
yes or no? Did you want a striker, yes or no?
Of course.
Thank you. And we didn't get one. And you're
but I also wanted
the manager of any blame on that, and he ain't signed one in 5 years.
But 1 second. As a kid, I also wanted a bike. And my parents couldn't always get me a bike, so I had to understand sometimes.
Yeah, that's not an elite sport. That's a totally.
Are we going to win tomorrow, Egal? Are we going to win tomorrow? Is Arteta going to do the job for us tomorrow?
1 second. Off the confidence that we have of slapping Man City the way that we did, we scored the first goal. We were winning that game. We're getting back into it because the first goal if they score the first goal away from home,
I
they're
actually
just
agree
going
with
to
that.
shut up shop. It literally, that first goal dictates what happens.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Left
That's
or
what
if
I
it
said.
goes right.
I agree with that. I
First
agree. I
goal
think
wins
they're
it.
going to go out. I agree.
First
with
goal wins that whole tie, in my opinion, because I think we score one goal, we're gonna look at them and we're gonna say, Bournemouth slapped these guys, Fulham slapped these guys. We can do it. We just beat the former champions, who's Man City, who's Newcastle, and it's gonna be a tough ground to go to.
The current champion.
It's gonna be a tough ground to go to. No, the former champions, because
they're currently the champions of England.
And the former champions, because they won it 4 times. But fair, we're both right. We're both right. Anyways,
All right, listen, Egal, love for coming on. Thank you so
people
much.
saying dream on, guys. Alexander Isak and what's it called? Anthony Gordon can't save them every game. We need to find a way to neutralize those two. No one else in their team is scoring.
Did you see Isak dribbling around everyone for the goal against Fulham?
He's an Henry regen. I'll give him credit.
He's not an Henry regen. You need to go. You need to go sleep, bro. I love it.